VCR Party Live. VCR Party Live. At the end of the 20th century, a scientist saw a killer comet on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for the cassette that is our only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they find. VCR Party Live. VCR Party Live. Melinda's.
Well, hello,
Hello,
Melinda's. Welcome to VCR Party. It's Tuesday night, and I'm Joe, and that's Nick, and there's George, and there's Steve, and the gang's all here. And I'm gonna start.
The reason
talking
you
if I
decided to go with the high voice tonight?
I always notice that. Well, hello, Melinda's, and I was just gonna keep it up at that level.
Okay,
So, but it wasn't working out. It wasn't working out. Welcome to the show, everybody. This is the show where we watch VHS tapes. I'm surrounded by 11,000 VHS tapes, and we're going to watch every single one of them eventually someday. In the mail today, I got some good ones. Scott from Columbus, Ohio, sent this keyboards one. Pretty cool cover here, huh?
Very cool. How much was that?
99 cents? Probably not originally. I bet originally it was like 20.
Yeah,
And then also,
1999.
look at this. This came in his package too. The Windsor Laser Eye Institute.
Oh boy,
Eye surgery video. Haven't
missed your
popped it in
birthday,
yet,
but
so-
yeah, I got a bunch of tapes from David, and I mean David knows us too well. We got the Rag Pals series, the Rag Pals. There they are, the Rag Pals. Looks like songs. Another one.
That's another Rag Pals?
Yeah, well, not Rag Pals. This is called Choices with Sparkles and Clash.
Okay.
At Kids Rally USA. Kids Rally. Yep, and a cool little piece of clip art there. It's a remote control. Clicking on
that's
TV.
neat.
So, yep. And then the one more. Oh, yeah, this one. I don't even know what it is, but I'm intrigued. Reading Planet Time Scrambler.
Cool.
I mean, look at these. This is a great batch of tapes. So
Those
you'll
are
be seeing
incredible
these
covers. Yeah.
on future episodes for sure.
Eye surgery and Rag Pals coming up
Good week for
next
us.
week on VCR Party.
Let's oh, by the way, we have George there, and you've got an iguana in your background.
Well, that's the IMG iguana that
Oh yeah.
It's classic.
the greatest IMG of all time, possibly.
In
Well,
my opinion, it is.
I mean,
but
come on. Taco Bell game is 100% easily. Do you think Iguana would have won Clip of the Year? If I
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, do you think the iguana would have won against those other people playing that game? And the answer would be yes, easily. The iguana would pay
senior
attention.
citizens trying to
It's
learn
true.
the Taco Bell game. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Steve, sellout Steve, we call him. What do you got for a background today?
Well, you guys might know Melinda Joe Blevins from his blog, both of them Mary Worth. He does a lot of remixes for us, but apparently he's multi-talented, as this is a new book from McFarlane called Dad Made Dirty Movies by Jordan Todorf. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. And Joe
Todorov,
Blevins.
it looks like. Wow.
Thank you. Yeah.
So
It's the
what is
amazing
it about?
It's the amazing true life story of I'm getting this crushing it. Sorry, Joe. Stephen C. Aspelov, a man who narrowly escaped the communists in Bulgaria, fled to Hollywood and directed such classics as, George, you're going to know most of these, Orgy of the Dead, Fugitive Girls, Motel Confidential, and more. They give you the dirt on this guy, and there's plenty of it, including his many adventures with Ed Wood. Joe.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Books
man.
available in paperback, ebook formats, wherever books are sold, including Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or you can get it from the publisher at McFarlanebooks.com. Can't wait to read it, Joe.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, nice
Yeah,
work,
they're super
Joe
talented, these
Blevins.
Melindas.
He is. He can do it all. I think we're going to be playing a Joe Blevins song today, actually, aren't we?
We are, yeah. He
Yeah.
does remixes for us. So yeah, that's a book I would like to read. By the way, I got a new humidifier. No one's commented on it, but
Saw a little smoke in that.
yep.
Top
Check
corner.
it out behind me
Oh,
there. We
very
got
cool.
cool mist.
Ooh, looks
Cool
like
mist.
somebody's doing all right for himself over there.
Patreon dollars are
See?
going to a good place. I'll say that.
Okay.
Are you using water, or do you have some other liquid in there?
I've got water for now, but I have a little bit of essential oil in there as well. George.
Wow.
Did you
Is
put
it
a
elf shaped?
No, I'm
Okay.
sorry, Steve. Well,
Can't
let's
have it
get
all,
in-
I guess.
Good
we
question.
can't have it all. Nope. Let's get into a found footage festival classic.
You caught me with my pants down, but no one sells carpet or waterbeds for less.
We've been doing the found footage festival for, let's see, we started spring in 2004. So what is that?
It's gonna be
16
It's gonna be
Gonna be-
17 years in April.
Okay. So
It's like our entire adult life.
it is. I know.
You don't
And
know
you look
anything
back,
else.
we're talking about like plunkets and embarrassing photos of us when we were younger. I mean, look at our old DVDs. They're all embarrassing.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. Volume 1, my hair in Volume 1 is embarrassing. It's just this fluffy like mushroom. Like I don't know what I was thinking.
And my hair is great, but now I wear hats. So, you get to see the evolution of all of those things, weight fluctuations. But my point is we have a long back catalog of material, and people who are just joining us on VCR Party, they maybe don't know all the old stuff. It's fun to go back and look at it. And an interview came in from a guy named Mike who said, have you heard of the VHS tape Dancing Grannies? Of course.
Oh, yeah.
One of the very first, you see Dancing Grannies at a thrift store, exercise videos starring grandmothers. You pick it up, and
we have a lot of them actually. Like, I mean, this is the series right here. This is all the Dancing Granny videos in the series. But this is one of our most common videos that we come across are Dancing Grannies. They always put themselves on the cover doing some dances, and but yeah, we've got a lot of doubles of Dancing Grannies. You find a lot of the Dancing Grannies. And I hate to say it, but I think it's probably because grannies get this video and then they kick the bucket. And then, the estate sale, they got to drop it off. So
you hated to say that, huh?
I don't want to talk about grandmas dying.
I bet these grandmas are still alive and kicking. They're in such good health. The head lady.
Probably not.
What?
Probably not. No.
Huh? I
No.
don't know.
Not a chance. Not a chance, Nick.
Hosts it.
Very nice for you to say, but
Bless their hearts, these women, especially I think Bev, the host, is this woman who would do. They're at Sun Lakes Senior Home in Sun Lakes, Arizona, and she was the activity director. And so she put out these videos with people in her senior home. They're difficult exercises. They're not super easy. And Mike reminded me about these videos, and I was like, you know what, that'd be a good classic. So I went back in to the original videos and pulled together some highlights from Dancing Grannies.
We're the Dancing Grannies of Sun Lakes, Arizona. And these grannies don't bait no pies. Exercise for life. Bernie, 60, 3 grandchildren. Mart, 64, 5 grandchildren. Laverne, 65, 3 grandchildren.
It's like a pissing contest over who has the most grandkids.
2 grandchildren. Pat, 55, 8 grandchildren. Patty, 60, 7 grandchildren.
I can't tell who's
Beverly, 55, 3 grandchildren. Hello. Hello. How about that window that's always behind the buffet? Grab it. Pull it open. Do you feel all that back action? Every time you tilt forward, you're growing a turkey gobbler skin. Roll your palms up. Sometimes you don't know what you got when you got it, and you can't appreciate it till it's gone, so don't do that.
Now 1, 2, 3, and the karate kick. Pa! Pa! Thank you for.
Oh, it just cut off. Sorry about that. But she was thanking us for watching, and she liked to do those shaking moves too. That was like part of the kind of shaking out the muscles, and yeah.
She did like to do those moves.
Yeah.
So cool. That was the Dancing Grannies there.
Not much to say about Dancing Grannies. Huh?
No, I think you said it all with how they like to do the shaking moves.
That was in, I think, volume 3 of our show. At least part of that was in our exercise video montage, but that's always fun to revisit the Dancing Grannies.
It really is. It was a lot of fun. Hey, I got this week in Celebrity Bullshit, if we want to see it. I got a Celebrity Bullshit. All right. Take a look at this. I covered it up. I hope you didn't see anything, but it's called King of Hearts, Volume 6, Coronary Artery Disease. Now, that's your host right there. Her name is Stephanie Powers. I don't know. Maybe she's a celebrity, but
Yeah, she was on the show Heart to Heart.
really,
Yes, she was the lead. She was the co-lead with Robert Wagner.
okay. Well, I guess she's a celebrity in this too.
She's
so that's
definitely a celebrity.
This is double celebrity bullshit, because she's in here, and the other person we'll talk about. And you can kind of see his shirt a little bit there.
Dead giveaway.
Speaking of old people, so
Interesting.
here it is. Here it is this week in celebrity bullshit. Do you guys have guesses?
Yeah,
yeah.
should we guess?
Yeah, guess.
I'm going to say Wilford Brimley.
Okay.
I know he's the diabetes guy, but maybe he also did something on coronary heart disease.
It's not a bad guess.
I'm going with the guy from the show Trapper John, MD. Do you remember that show?
Yes, I do. Yes.
The big white beard. Pernell Roberts. That was his name.
Okay.
Excellent guess. All right.
I'm gonna go with George Burns.
Okay. All right.
That
Three
old
good
guy, I
guesses.
went right old.
Yeah. All right. I like all those guesses. Here it is.
I'll say Lisa Gibbons is also going to be in this.
Cool graphic. Some funky ass artery disease music.
To take us on this life-giving journey, we're going to call
about
on
to
someone
die?
who has been through the ringer. A happy survivor of serious cardiac disease.
Lisa
and the
Gibbons,
proud
everybody.
owner of a quintuple bypass. The irrepressible.
You guys want to guess again? You want to
Larry
change your
King?
guesses?
Larry King?
Bob
Okay. Okay. Bob Hope. George, you want to change your guess, or you want to stick with Purnell?
Tip O'Neill.
The one and only Mr. Larry King.
Yes.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Nice work.
Hello, world of the
Yes.
living. It's nice to be part of you. I
I
almost
knew he'd had a
didn't make
quintuple
it.
bypass.
Uh-huh.
Thanks to a combination
Bypass.
of an inherited bum ticker, includes cigarettes in that, roughly 640,000 of those over 36 years, a balanced diet somewhere between steak and butter sauce, and my own stupid, stubborn denial of the damage I was doing to my own body. Look, the heart is tough. It's all muscle, but bacteria can get to it, and valves can go bad. There's a bigger danger, though. Coronary artery disease. This killer almost knocked me off the air for good. And that
Aorta, line 1.
a tragedy.
Tragedy, maybe. Surprise, no.
Still nudging me, doctor. Still bugging me.
So there it is. That's your celebrity bullshit. Rest in peace. Did you? I don't know if you heard the opening line here. Listen to the opening line here.
Thank you, Stephanie. Hello, world of the living. It's nice to be part of you. I almost didn't.
He's no longer with us,
No,
but
rest in
yeah.
peace,
Did he say
Larry.
thank you? I think
Oh,
he
was
said
it a
thank
flub?
you, not thank you. I don't.
I don't think he flubbed. I don't think he flubbed. Did he? I mean, because he was already. I think he
If only
died
we
at
had the video.
87.
Yeah.
I already shut it off. I'm gonna have to
Okay.
go digging for it. But he died at 87. It felt like he was like 92 there. Like he's always been an old man, hasn't he?
An old man for his entire life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Long career. But yeah, that was a good celebrity bullshit. We all had good guesses of old men who would be hosting a heart disease video, but Larry King.
But
that was the answer.
but you got the best one. You did it. You did the best job.
At the end, yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a flying windows too. Do we want to do this week in
Let's
flying
do
windows?
it. Sure. I love flying windows.
I had this video on my desk this week, and I was like, I should look through this because this is another thing that was in our early show. It's dysrobics, and I was like, I bet there's a flying window. I seem to remember there's a flying window in this, so I put it in the VCR, recaptured it. I was right. Here's some sexy flying windows from oh, and by the way, on the back it says hot dances, hot music, hot muscles, hot men.
Okay.
And flying windows, not
Nick,
advertised.
he is a sexual man.
Whoa, look at that.
Oh yeah.
It's an alarming flying window.
These are some of the sexiest windows.
They're almost aggressive the way they're flying like that. Kind of do push-ups. That was the end of the flying windows, but I didn't want to cut off Sonny too early. actually. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are some good ones. We don't normally get sexy flying windows, do we?
No, there's just been maybe two in all the time we've been showing off flying windows on VHS.
Our flying windows are decidedly non-sexual.
Right, they're more corporate, they're more training video oriented, but
leave it to Nick Pruer.
Hey, you know what? I don't find them, they find me.
You're a magnet to sexuality. Hey, Nick, do you smell anything? Do you smell anything? Because I smell from here. I can smell your raviolis from here. I'm just going to stop. I
was going to say I could smell the essential oils in my humidifier, but are you asking if I want to show us our raviolis?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at.
Okay.
Do you want to sniff my raviolis?
No.
Sniff yours? Okay, I'll sniff yours. You sniff
Let's just
mine.
show
All
right. Come on, let's see your raviolis. Show us 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 your raviolis.
All right, you want to start? You want me to start? I'm happy with mine. I'm excited about mine.
Yeah, let me think of what I got. Yeah, I'll start off.
Okay.
I've got one that here it is. It's a video that was actually sent in by let me show this one first. I'm going to change up the order. This is a video that I had on deck a couple weeks ago. I showed off a new one that arrived called How to Eat Lobster with a Maine Humorist. I was going to watch this, and it really grossed me out. I don't eat meat, and watching these lobsters get basically sea insects, as Jim Gaffigan called them, get dismantled is pretty gross. And
Nick, I can tell you now you're not going to like this week's IMGs, but go ahead.
Oh, boy. All right, so here's how to eat a lobster from a Maine humorist.
Hi there, folks. My name's Alan Smith. I'll be your host throughout this video, and
Wait, let me just point out, his name is Alan Smith, and here's how he says it.
Hi there, folks. My name's Alan Smith. I'll be your host throughout this video, and yes, I really do talk like this all the time, so listen close. If the antenna comes out on the first or second try, you better get the butter melting, wake up Uncle Harry, because it's time to commence with the eating part right now. You'll need a good supply of napkins, a set of nutcrackers, a pick, and a bowl to put your shells in. You also might want to put on one of these splatter catchers. Just knuckle right onto them and pull down away from the body, and they'll come right off. Break the first joint here.
I like the music.
Using your teeth, work out the meat with the same principle as with the rolling pin. If you break away from you may get introduced to these pointy little thingies here. They'll get your attention in a hurry if you stick one into you. You can scuff this white stuff off.
Does he kind of look like one of the Geico cavemen a little bit?
He kind of looks like Charles Manson a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
But, I don't know. I mean, I know eating lobster is hard work to tear apart that sea bug, but, maybe comb your hair a little bit.
It's a little animatronic.
It's like the Hall of Presidents here.
Yeah.
Get your attention in a hurry if you stick one into you. You can scuff this white stuff off with your fingers or a pick. You can leave it right there and eat it. Won't hurt you none. A word of warning though. Don't let it hit the edge of your plate when it snaps, or Uncle Harry will have more lobster juice on his face than he usually does. Now there's one other edible part here, the lobster's liver, commonly known as the Tom Alley. Some people don't eat it, and the only tools you need are the ones you was born with. You'll notice this little vein that runs down the middle. This is the lobster's, how do I say this gracefully? It's discharge chute, and it's not one of the more desirable portions of the meal. I guess you could say we've come to the tail end of the video. Now, I don't expect you to become an old pro overnight. Take the time and practice what I showed you. There ain't nothing to it. Now, like the lobsterman says, the lobsters that ain't big enough to keep, I'll catch you later.
It's just, I mean, I like lobster just as much as the next guy, but it is like brutal to you just gotta crunch and crack, and you just feel like a barbarian when you eat it. Steve, you must like lobster, right?
Oh, I love them.
Yeah. What about the process though? The crunching and the crackling and everything?
I don't mind it. I mean, I'd rather it be someone else do it. In some places you can get that done where it's all just fresh lobster meat, but I don't mind it.
I was gagging. And by the way, this is a 30-minute video on just how to get the tiny portion of meat that's inside this thing that lives on the bottom of the sea. So hope it's worth it.
Yeah, see, that's my thing with meat though. I do eat meat, but I want to be so far removed from it. I should probably kill an animal someday to like actually like to do it to eat meat the right way. I think you have to kill the animal, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yourself?
I remember growing up, we'd have beer battered cod. That was about the closest we got to seafood in the Midwest.
Yeah.
But you know, just breaded within an inch of its life. And then I remember one time like going on a lake up north, and my dad had a fisherman friend that came and caught fish and then, you know, boned them and grilled them up. And I just eating those was so gross to me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I
just-
want to be so far removed. I don't want to see the intestines and the, you know, all that kind of stuff. I just want it to be like this thing that I just put in my mouth and it tastes good. I don't want to be reminded that.
I should probably actually pick soybeans too, just to kind of be reminded of how much work goes into making
you
all
monster.
the products I eat as well.
All right, I got so Evan sent last summer. Evan from Wisconsin, he sent us a public access show that he watched on Tuesday mornings in the early 2000s. He said it was called "Staying Fit with Jim." And he said he's such like a. You remember this one?
Yeah. Oh, I loved it.
He said he's such an odd fellow, and he drives by his business, his photography business, every single day. So this guy Jim is still around, and so but he just put together a new edit where he said at the end of each scene, he just watched a bunch of Staying Fit with Jims. At the end of each scene, there would be a long, awkward silence. So Evan just brilliantly cut out just the awkward silences that ended the scenes. So that's he probably watched a lot of Staying Fit with Jim, and I tip my hat to Evan for this edit.
Fantastic.
So don't go away. We're going to go into our first exercise.
Already with the lattice.
Oh yeah. But I thought about having this be a tedium corner, but it's not tedious. It's like
it's kind of like Garfield without Garfield a little bit.
Yeah.
You kind of want to play some sort of Elliott Smith behind it or something. It's
that'd have been a good idea. Yeah, but look at all the sets. He has so many sets, and he always just puts like nice curtains and plants around. He's got a doggy here.
Maybe some Donovan behind this. It's very existential.
It really is.
Meditative.
I don't know what he's waiting for though.
I bet he leaves pad and kind of edits in camera.
Oh, that's probably yes. That's definitely what he does. Yeah. Then he gets up and hits the stop.
Yep.
Oh, I want this raw footage. I bet Evan could swing by his photography place and get the raw footage for us. So
that's great.
Yeah, if you want to see more of that, Evan's channel is Uneven Eagle. Uneven Eagle.
It's on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. Yep.
Okay, great.
Yep. So yeah, and he's got a bunch of other Staying Fit with Jims on there. So
well, we have another viewer who not only has the voice of an angel, but digitizes a lot of VHS TV TV shows on VHS from around the world, including a lot from Japan. It's Reese from Australia. And I've recently been, I'm just going to let the cat out of the bag here. For TV's Plunkets and Practical Thumbs, our upcoming TV special that's going to air on this Friday, not on TV, on YouTube. But it's where we show unflattering photos of ourselves, and it's going to be in the style of TV's Bloopers and Practical Jokes. And I was like, who could we get that probably was on Bloopers and Practical Jokes, like, you know, pranking somebody on the set? And I thought, Emmanuel Lewis. Webster. Like, I'm sure they had the bloopers from Webster on the show at some point. And so I thought, Emmanuel Lewis, he's promoting like DJ nights and stuff, and maybe he'll get back to me. So George reached out to his agent. I messaged Emmanuel Lewis on Instagram and Facebook. Not a peep back. Actually, George, his agent got back, right?
He said he would run it by him.
Okay.
And that was
a no. It was a no. But
is he not on Cameo? Could you have gotten a cameo from him?
No, he's not on Cameo.
Okay.
No. But so no Webster, but we did get a celebrity guest who is in a similar vein that's going to be on Friday's show. You have to tune in to find out. But that sent me down an Emmanuel Lewis wormhole as I was trying to dig up more information on him. And I found out that he actually put out records in Japan when, I think even pre-Webster, when he was just kind of like a little kid performer. And he had a single out called City Connection that I recently got on 45 record. And it turns out Reese said he had a TV appearance from Japan of this 1983 single. So here's Emmanuel Lewis on Japanese television. And I think it's called City Connection, but I don't know what it's about. It's half in Japanese and half in English.
And is this peak Webster when he did this?
I think this is pre-Webster.
Oh.
日本では本当に忙しいスケジュールでしたが、元気いっぱい、ちゃめっ気いっぱい、やんさでも笑顔を振りまいてくれましたね。ありがとう、エマニュエル。シティコネクション。
Probably get flagged for this.
Oh.
Night connection shows it, baby.
Oh, he's been a star since day one.
Yeah.
He came out of the womb a star.
Ring, ring, ding, and walk a ringer tonight. Dance, dance on the clock to dances tonight. City connection. Love telephones. Can I do? Can I do? Can I do?
I want to hear Reese sing this.
Shake, shake, booty, they're shaking tonight. Rock, rock, hug and shake, rock
I kind of want to hear Steve sing.
City connection. Love telephones. Can I do? Can I do? Can I do? Baby, 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 命がけ。Papa, mama, 僕は大人にないで。あの子が死ぬほど好きなんだ。今夜は君を離さない。Ring, ring, day and walk a
Pretty good to
ringer
learn
tonight.
phonetic Japanese.
Dance, dance on the clock, you're dancing tonight.
You already do it though?
City
No.
connection.
You do it.
The telephones. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Night connection shows it, baby.
What you gonna do? Yeah. City Connection by Emmanuel Lewis. Thank you.
He's also
Reese.
older than he looks, right? That was the whole thing, right?
I think Gary Coleman was the one who was older than he looks. Like
Oh, yeah?
Emmanuel Lewis is always just pretty young, but did adult stuff pretty well.
Oh,
like
okay.
could act and dance as a very small kid.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that was a phenomenon. Like I remember when I was working at Late Show researching Jennifer Connelly from, Labyrinth and everything. And she also had a career in Japan and released an album there, like as a teen model. So just like, I think weirdly, they, at the time at least, made Americans recording stars there for a while.
Yeah,
So-
and there's like, didn't we play like a Sylvester Stallone Japanese commercial or something? Or like,
Yeah.
they always go over and do commercials for like
Yeah, but-
weird products and
Yeah, I guess the releasing albums was something I didn't know about until
yeah, that's a brand new one.
adult life.
Nick, your birthday's coming up. What is it? 2 shows from now?
February 9th. So yeah, that will be on a VCR party night. 2 weeks. Yep.
But like not next week, but the following week, correct? All right. So I saw a video and I got excited. I was like, this is a total Nick video. And I couldn't wait to save it for your birthday.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to play it now. It
Okay.
comes from WMSN, which is a channel 47 in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Right when they came out, you and I would tape like Small Wonder. Small Wonder would play on that.
Mhm.
And other shows, and I was digitizing some old footage the other day, and I found a bunch of stuff taped off of WMSN, and there's this block of commercials because I think they were brand new and they just didn't have advertisers, so it was all PSAs and promos, and so but there's this block of promos and PSAs that's just knocks it out of the park. So
Is this something that you taped or we taped
this
in
is
our
what
dorm or something?
No, I taped this like when I was probably 12 years old.
Okay, so
when
this
I
isn't
lived
a
there.
found video. This is something from your collection.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I
Got
mean, I did find the VHS
Yeah.
tape recently. So
Right.
yeah. All right, here we go. I'm going to keep it a surprise.
Okay.
Explore the wilderness with Grizzly Adams and Ben, Sunday afternoons at 4.
Hi, I'm Marla Pennington of Small Wonder.
I'm Dick Christie.
And I'm Tiffany Brissett. I'm Jerry Suprin. And I'm Emily Schulman.
There's a special place in your community, a home away from home for parents or families of seriously ill children who want to be near them during their treatment or hospitalization.
So please support the more than 100 Houses That Love built across America.
All of us do.
Contact the Ronald McDonald House near you today.
A lot of padding.
Look at this.
I remember that.
Well, yeah, this is like the filler thing where they're like waiting. I don't know what they were waiting for, but like they would play
Yes.
this like. And listen to the song. The song's so great. We got to use the song for something.
Oh, small market.
You remember this
McGruff
one?
here with Regina to sing Users Are Losers.
You know it's okay to say no. I'm telling you it's true.
She also had a recording career.
Learning when to say no.
Say no.
That's what you need to do. Learning how to say no.
Say no.
Can make a winner of you. 'Cause users are losers and losers are users. So don't use drugs. Don't use drugs. Winners don't use and users don't win. So don't use drugs. Don't use drugs. If you know a user even
bridge.
part of the time.
Wow.
Tell
Used to
them
be longer.
Take a bite out of crime.
Users are losers and losers are users.
Wow, I haven't thought about this since
Help
1988.
me take a bite out of crime.
It's that
Wow.
song. That was one of those. Yeah, those songs. Do you guys
And-
remember that? Did you guys get that one?
Yeah, there were a bunch of different versions of it. There was the main one I remember. There were a group of children around a piano being played by McGruff, and so I knew all the lyrics. I'm ready for a remix from who? Joe Blevins or?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, any day now.
Oh,
And that that Small Wonder PSA was so long. Like I
Yeah, I
don't
know.
remember just having to sit through that to get to Bonkers or
I
whatever.
don't know.
the
I
next
don't
one.
know. Yeah, I don't know why they had to go around and say all their names. Like at the beginning, because nobody knows what they're. Then we know their TV names, but we don't know their actual names.
Yeah.
We don't care.
That was an incredible blast from the past.
No,
No,
that's
need
an
to do
early
anything
birthday-
more for the birthday. It's,
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh boy. No, I got my work cut out for me. I mean, what you did for my birthday special, like I'm getting a lot of emails saying that was the best show that they'd seen in a long time, a VCR party.
Wow.
And so I got there's a lot of pressure on me to do something very special for
Yeah,
you.
we'll just talk to the people that I torment throughout my life with.
Okay.
Try to irritate them and just kind of return the favor.
Well, I am going to talk to I'm going to talk to your sister, and you tormented her a lot actually. So.
Well, that's true. I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I don't know that I'm looking forward to that, but I enjoyed my pre-present. Should we get to some cyber videos here?
Let's do it.
So this is the segment where we
Educate. Oh, go ahead, Steve. What do we do in this segment?
We teach people how to use the internet.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not exactly, but
That's what I've been doing. I don't know
Yeah.
what you guys have been doing.
let me start off by teaching you how to watch a cyber video. This is a video that somebody sent, Paige sent this in and said it was said this is a commercial. So, you know, we're talking about in March doing, instead of like a NCAA basketball tournament, we're going to do our tournament of jingles that you can tap your toe to. We call it the tournament. And
a toe tapping tournament.
Toe tapping tournament.
And we're going to have a bunch of different contestants. Yep.
And she said this was she lives in Tucson, or she calls it Tucson, and said that this commercial has a whole series of catchy jingles, and it's fairly modern. So I like that we have modern ones and we have older commercials.
Yeah.
But here's another contestant. Is a blue
what?
chip.
Another
blue
what?
Chip, a contestant. Sorry,
Okay,
what did I
gotcha.
say?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Paint Kings in the beautiful city of Tucson, Arizona.
Ah! The paint on my house needs help! Wow! When can you start?
How about now? Paint Kings will paint for you. Inside, outside, old house or new. Paint Kings, free estimates. Licensed, bonded, and insurance. Paint Kings, we're Tucson's pro. You'll love our prices because they're low, low, low. Paint Kings.
Reese.
There it is.
Yeah.
Paint Kings. I could see how that could just get in your head and not leave.
Oh, if you loop that like 5 or 6 times, that's there to stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and there might be more Paint Kings too. She sent a couple links to them. So,
yeah.
What else
George,
we got?
What do you got?
So I found a commercial for laser tag from, I guess, 1987. I remember I got laser tag, and I
did
played
too.
it with a friend exactly once.
Lucky.
And it was The commercial shows what I thought was going to happen, and then the clip from the instructional video that follows showed what actually happened.
Laser tag. It's harder than ever from Worlds of Wonder.
So that looked awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you wanted.
Like the Running Man.
The Starlight is a sleek, handheld energy system. When the trigger is depressed, a tiny red LED appears in the sight lens.
When the
By
trigger is
firing
depressed,
an
it starts
energized
ringing.
beam, players can tag each other from up to 80 feet away. The star sensor is worn by all players, and its rounded dome receives the energy beam from the starlight. Each time the star sensor is activated, it registers a tag.
Well, that's interesting already.
The game is played
it's not
until
quite
one player
doing
has
an ollie
received
and
6
shooting somebody with a
tags,
laser.
thereby forcing him
In like a
out.
dune buggy.
The star helmet and star cap add a great deal to the game by providing 360-degree receiving sensors.
Oh, you had the helmet?
The cap. And so here are some kids playing.
In the year.
Yeah. And like they're little kids. They're like
They're Webster's age.
Yeah.
There's young George. Who would you play with?
Just a name.
What are you kids doing in here?
Nothing, Mom. Just playing laser tag.
It's pretty boring.
Yeah. So I guess the point is that the commercial's awesome.
Yeah,
The game
commercial.
sucked.
I still want one.
We had one, and we were the same way. We played it once. We went in our backyard, and we were hiding and everything. You could never hit it. And if somebody's coming up to get you, you just like turn it so
Right.
that
I
you know.
remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
Cover it. And
The
that's,
arenas now where you can pay and go play are a little cooler because they do have like the smoke and like places to hide. It feels like you're in a video game, but
and you're not 11.
yeah.
That probably
But
helps.
I played with my nephew, and it was pretty fun actually. You'd come up with like, okay, we'll flank these people, and
Really?
But
I
yeah.
always pretend to have fun at laser tag.
Oh, have you been to one of the new ones though, with like the special effects and the? I don't
Well,
know.
You know, I went to the Star Wars one where they have where you're shooting against stormtroopers, and the stormtroopers shoot you, and you're wearing this body thing, and if you get hit, it actually zaps you and actually hurts. So
Yeah.
that's better. If you actually have some pain and you don't want to get hit and you're trying to dodge it, that's
Is
pretty.
that
cool.
the one I did with you?
Yes, Steve and I
Yes,
did
the
that.
Void,
Yes.
and
Yes.
yeah, that one's cool. Maybe that's the future of laser tag because it's not
You
as
need
disappointing.
consequences. You need consequences. You
Yes.
can't just have a little beeping thing on your chest. It takes 9-volt batteries. You need to be hurt.
Like your credit rating gets injured or something. Like,
Yes, it goes
That's a
down.
modern laser tag.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Steve, what you got?
Well, I'm kicking myself that I didn't guess Larry King earlier because my video is involving him. Obviously, he passed away this weekend. And one video that I don't
Wait,
know-
here's the thing. He lived a full life, right? He lived
did.
87 years. He was always successful. Like,
Yeah, you
lived a
seem
full
pretty,
life.
You seem pretty broken up about it. We're all in mourning here.
Yeah, but you know, it wasn't like he got like hit by a semi or something like tragically out of the blue. I mean,
Yeah.
this guy's old and he's, you know, he was
Well,
working until the last day.
He certainly was. And this video is from last, I believe, February. And it shows just, you know, the 0 Fs that he gave. He was on a internet show, The Rubin Report with Dave Rubin, and decided to take a phone call from his son. So I've fast forwarded it in some places and eventually had to jump cut because I didn't want to do the entire thing. But I suggest you go check out the whole video.
Wait, hold on. Who's David Rubin? Is he? I don't know who that is. Is he?
I don't know who he is really either.
Okay.
It just made because it created such awkward television or internet television, which I knew that you love.
Oh, yeah.
It really made the rounds and got some people excited about it.
Oh, all right. I'm excited about this.
Oh, he's got a phone. There you
now
go.
let me show the
Yeah,
audience
show
the
us this phone. This old.
is Samsung.
So he was just going to
makes it.
show him
I
the phone,
visited that
and then the
company
phone
in
call
Korea.
happens.
Yeah.
Samsung.
And it's ringing right now.
It is. I see. Hello. Hey, Cannon, where are you?
This is like George when we're calling Bazing.
Oh, you didn't have a game today.
Oh, this is definitely a personal phone call.
This is his son on the phone, right?
Yes, it's his son, and his son goes to like USC and is just talking about his baseball game. He starts talking to him about random. You can just see the guy trying to figure out what to do.
Hey, go to Canada, Los Angeles.
Oh wow!
It's a long phone call then.
Yeah, yeah. Takes 2 more minutes about the Dodgers and the Sox.
He says, "Tell him anytime." Okay, Cannon, baby, I love you. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
You better talk to your son. I love you, baby. Talk to you tomorrow. I mean, wow. That was a good 2.5, 4 minute conversation with his son.
He did not give a shit at all
None.
about David Rubin's show. He's just like, I'm going to talk to my son right now.
And he's such what's Ruben gonna do? He's probably super happy, the biggest guest he's probably got. And he's like, I'm not going to tell him to get off. But
I would let him take an hour-long phone call on this show. I would have,
Yeah.
and we would have just put that out as the full episode.
Oh boy, oh boy. All right, it's IMG time, everybody.
Digging up the tubs, people love to see us. IMG minus.
Rocks are done. Gotta sleep. Bye.
All right, IMGs. So I got into a big email conversation with this guy named Peter. He emailed me. And George, last week you had uploaded something about IMG, about my introduction to IMGs. And he took issue with me saying that they were accidentally uploaded. And we got into big dialogues back and forth. And I was like, I think that they are accidentally uploaded because why would they actually upload these videos? And he was like, no. These are cave drawings. People just want to get their art out no matter what, even if it's bad or whatever. They want to express themselves.
They're trying to show their raviolis.
They're trying to show their raviolis. That's exactly what they're trying to do. So IMGs, for the 3 people who have never seen this segment before, are videos that are on YouTube. You type in IMG and then 4 numbers. And then, George, you're smiling. You're laughing. What do I do from now on?
Out here.
What do I do from now on? Do I have to explain it every single time still?
Yes.
Okay. IMGs, you put 4 numbers in after the letter IMG, and then a bunch of videos will pop up that people uploaded to express themselves. I don't know.
What about instead of ascribing an intention to the uploading, if we just talk about how we discover them? They are...
Well, somebody emailed. That's even less interesting. Somebody
automatically
told us about
named.
this idea.
No, newly discovered.
Oh, how about these are videos?
Undiscovered YouTube videos.
Undiscovered YouTube videos where they didn't change the title.
I like that they didn't care enough to even. They didn't care about these videos enough to even change the title.
The Found Upload Festival.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down for next week, and then and then we'll do it. All right. That was the longest explanation ever. Kicking things off. So I got a bunch from this guy named Tim. Tim, he discovered some new prefixes. So you got IMGs, right? He discovered, and some other people have discovered these too, but I haven't seen any that were worthwhile. He also found DSC and MVI.
I didn't know about MVI.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, DSC, I've heard of that one before, but I didn't know that they were up on YouTube. So anyway, I'm going to show you an IMG, a DSC, and an MVI today, and we can all judge which is the best kind.
Okay.
All right, IMG 6735, 10 views. Tim described it as young man dancing fully clothed in a shower, lip syncing to no music whatsoever. And this kid is he's really just swinging for the fences with this video. He's really going for it. And he really wants to make this video entertaining. Does he accomplish it? Tell me. Here it is.
「
Just really wants to make a good video. There's no music.
I know. Maybe he's gonna dub some in.
No, he never did.
Oh. Well, yeah, he never
10
renamed
views.
it either.
Watch this part. Just going for it.
Wow, that might be my favorite of 2021 so far.
Oh, really? I was
Yeah.
gonna say, did he achieve an entertaining video? And clearly he did.
Yeah, not in the way he thought he was, but yeah.
Right. Well, 10 views so far.
Mhm.
All right. This one, DSC 1254. Let's try DSC. Let's see
It
what
kind of
happens.
feels like cheating on IMGs a little bit.
It
but-
does, but you know
yeah.
what? I think it's okay to explore a little bit. We've been doing
Sure.
this for a while. We're going to go out there. We're going to explore. We're going to see what works, what doesn't work, and it might make us appreciate IMGs even more. So here's a 1254, 14 views. Guy takes his socks off to a very funky soundtrack. Do you think this is a fetish video? George, is this splashing?
No, this is a Better Call Saul outtake.
It's got the short cruise. I think I have a pair of those.
And they're Hanes too. I kind of have a problem with this video.
Hanes
Okay, now
always
it's a
lasts
fetish
like
video.
those last like 2 months and you get a hole in the.
Yeah. I don't like it.
No. And they added the music. This isn't.
I think so. Yeah, I didn't add this. Yeah, that's
Gross.
DSCs for the birds. I just I
Thumbs
don't
down
get into
so far.
DSCs.
Yep.
I do not get into DSCs. MVIs, however. MVIs 6735 again sent from Tim, 16 views. This is what he said. He said, "This is everything I want in an IMG," which is interesting because it's an MVI. But he said it's just 10 seconds of a man inflating a chicken carcass.
Great.
It's a
Don't think
very
I'm gonna
short,
like this.
It's a very short video. It's really short, but watch for the surprise ending. This is my addition. It's watch for the surprise ending. All right. You see it? Did you see that?
Yeah, the fly.
Yeah, there's a fly that flew over onto the arm of the chicken carcass. We'll do it in
Uh-huh.
slow motion. We'll do it in slow motion.
Yeah, it probably wants to lay its eggs there.
And those are this week's IMGs, MVIs, and DSCs.
Great. I want to play one Melinda mix that Joe Blevins, who we talked about earlier, sent in. If you're not watching Saturday Morning Cartoons, our series where we watch forgotten cartoons from the 80s and 90s, with a special guest, you should do it. We had a great one last weekend where Rebecca Dart, who's an acclaimed illustrator and animator and a paleo artist, joined us to give us some dinosaur facts in an episode of Dino Riders. And there was a song, like the soundtrack to Dino Riders was pretty great. The
Yeah,
music
it was
kinda
pretty
had
cool.
this Knight Rider style driving background. We said somebody should loop that and make a song out of it. Joe Blevins did, and he mixed it with DMX. He thought DMX was the only rapper aggressive enough to match the high octane thrills of Dino Rider. So here's a little bit of that.
X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop-up and stainless steel. Go hard getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make a motherfucker wonder if you did it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am light, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many cats I break bread with, I'll break who you sending me. You motherfuckers never wanted nothing but your life saved. Bitch, and that's on a light day, I'm getting down.
Respect the hyphen. He put
It
at
works.
the end.
Oh, respect the hyphen. Yes.
Dino Riders
Totally-
hyphenated. We
That
learned-
totally works.
Yes. So thank you, Joe Blevins. Amazing. And we got so many other good Melinda mixes, we call them, when people will remix videos. So we're going to parcel those out over the next few weeks.
Yeah, I'm going to play one at the end of the show, but let me just, I'm just going to put out a new audio, new potential sample for Melinda mixers out there. I came across this when I was looking for Princess Kitty's video the other day. Don't ask me why I was looking for Princess Kitty's video the other day. But Princess Kitty is this supposedly super smart cat that this woman would dress up and then taught Princess Kitty how to play the piano. And I found this sample, and I think Melinda mixers will have some fun with this one. So here's Princess Kitty playing a little piano. So I think there might be something there, and I think that like the original artist for this would be a cat. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like whatever
they
the
would get the
sample here.
royalties.
Right. The cat would Princess Kitty. Although I really doubt Princess Kitty is with us either at this point. I mean, that video's from the '90s, and
wow, a lot of death on this show.
It
Grandma,
really-
Fairy King, Princess
this
Kitty.
is the death show, and the
Real
dancing
morbid.
grannies. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Not
We're
to mention
really-
that inflated chicken
Oh, that was long dead. There's no chance of that one.
and hundreds of lobsters. George, you said that the Melindaverse, which is the unofficial Facebook group of this show, was a buzz this week with Bernie Sanders memes. Of course, almost every mainstream one has been done. I've enjoyed a lot of them. But then there's hyper-specific ones that only people who watch the show will get, right?
Yeah, I'm just going to go down a bunch of them. And you guys can name the videos that they're from.
Okay.
Oh, sure.
Winnebago Man,
Yep.
of course.
There's Jack Rebney. Yeah. Bernie's kind of Rebney-like too. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. There
This
he
is good. I like this one.
Yeah.
This Chinese lovemaking secrets.
Uh-huh. Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that
Oh, that's
makes sense.
perfect.
That one's
That's
really
Because
good.
he would be
Yes.
an older person.
That totally makes
Frank
sense.
Wachowski.
So this one work anywhere there's a chair, he's in there with Rue McClanahan.
Right, talking about dog care.
Hanging about with the Price Master.
Oh yeah.
In the background of
Commerce State Bank. Wow. That's already got memes. Oh, he's the ventriloquist
That's a good
dummy
one.
for Geraldine.
Oh, that is good.
and he was on your show.
I remember that.
Cyber sex.
Oh, she's working on her own meme right there, right? She's making her own meme.
Or
Yes,
she's probably having cyber sex.
One kid's
great.
one kid's opinion, 5 Bernies, because you can't give any more.
I think that might be my favorite.
And then there were some Nick specific ones,
Oh,
Alf,
good.
and
Well,
then Joe
that's
specific ones, IMGs.
Oh, yes.
But my favorites were the ones where the scale was off. Like here he is with Alan Gillette.
Alan Gillette's pretty tiny, but
And
yeah.
here he is on a with Uncle Moishi, but sitting on top of a counter. And my
Yeah.
favorite of all by Adam Kerr, who started the thread. Show us your Bernie Olies. But go to the thread. There's a lot more there.
Oh, it's on the
Wow,
Melindaverse
very
on
talented
Facebook.
folks.
Oh
But,
man.
yeah, and
you know, I
speaking
thought
of,
I thought I was gonna be sick of that Bernie meme by now. You know, it's been all over the place, but then that just reinvigorated my love for the Bernie meme right there. So nice work, everybody.
yeah, you guys found a new spin on it. I enjoy it. What do we have coming up this week? Saturday, we're doing more cartoons. We're back. And,
Well, but not really. Kind of. We're doing a special episode. We wanted to change things up because Skip Alzheimer, how do you pronounce his last name? Alzheimer from AV Geeks. He called us up and he was just like, I got all these Sugar Bear commercials from the 50s and I know everything about Sugar Bear. You remember like, can't get enough of Super Golden Crisp. It's got the crunch with punch. I remember that commercial. I guess he's been they've had this character since the 50s up until now.
yeah,
And
the
so-
producers of Mad Men gave him a grant to archive a bunch of old commercials, and he's like, "Hey, I just found out so much about Sugar Bear. I need to share it with the world." So
yeah, no, he's an
that's-
expert on Sugar Bear. So we're like,
Yeah.
all right, we'll change things up because we are a cereal eating show. I think it's important that we find out about the food that we eat during Saturday. So
and they are animated cartoons of Sugar Bear, so
Yep.
it counts.
Yep. What else?
EP mode, we're going to talk about this. If you're a Patreon member at patreon.com/found footage festival, if you're at the $10 and up level, we watch feature length stuff. We watch full videos and comment along with them. And you talked about maybe doing the long cut of Pet Paris this week, right?
Well, I had the idea of like watching an entire episode of Pet Paris because I know that we do have full episodes somewhere on an old hard drive. I think it was like volume 4 or volume 5 where we featured this local public access show from out of Long Island. This guy, Mark Marone, he'd have a pet shop and he'd bring a bunch of different animals to the public access studio and he'd take viewer calls about pet care. And it was one of our most popular montages we've ever done. And I thought it might be fun just to like see what an actual episode looks like. Because I don't think we cut that. I think our buddy Mark cut that one. And
let's watch a full episode of Pet Puri.
Let me just play a clip just to wet your whistle in case you don't remember what Pet Puri is. This is just our montage.
We're back on the Extra Health Pet Show. Barney and Harry and I are here talking about hedgehogs. Actually, I'm the one that's doing the talking. Everybody else is just annoying me. Don't touch the hedgehog. You gotta touch it then. I don't care. There you go. Excuse me. Apparently, the spines don't help against monkeys either. Here, Jesse, you take the Chihuahua. Oh, he's so cute. No, don't eat the Chihuahua. That's a real attractive color. That's one of my favorite ones. Monkeys think they taste good, too.
We had to give it away because I guess she used to shed a lot, and she couldn't take that.
Don't eat my glasses. Excuse me. Hey, don't eat my bird. There is no longer a...
And it goes on like that. So
that's worth going past the paywall for, I think. I mean, it's Pet Puri.
Definitely. We'll play some of our longer montages on that too. And and then we actually met Mark Marone. Maybe we could call him if
we could.
He still works at the pet shop. And,
he does. He's still having chaos all around him at all times.
We'll tell some stories from our meeting with him, and it'll be fun.
Okay, that's Thursday. And then Friday, the Blockbuster, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Or no, we'll just do it 9. Let's just make it 9 so it's not confusing. So 9 p.m. Eastern, TVs, Plunkets, and Practical Thumbs, the most unflattering photos ever taken, sent in by you and of us as well. And it was
and the big news is we got Webster.
No. I'm
wait,
sorry.
what?
Not Webster, but we have an equally exciting guest.
Okay.
And also Joe Firestone is another guest, a comedian with her own Adult Swim show. She'll be joining us, and another surprise guest. So it's going to be fun. See you Friday for that.
All right. So let's go. Let's end with the Melinda mix here. So, excuse me. I was
waiting for the stifled burp this episode, and you waited till the very end, but we got it.
It's a drinking game, right? Is that what it is? Okay. Here's so a couple weeks ago, just for me, we played Ray from Menards. He's a lumber yard salesman. Is he? I don't know.
He's the pitch man.
I'm so exhausted
for like the Wisconsin version of Lowe's, basically.
Yes, but I'm exhausted from introducing things. I just don't want to introduce
Maybe
things
find
anymore.
Another line of work.
I just want to play the videos. You do the introductions, then I'll just play the videos. And
Okay.
Make the wisecracks. All right. Here's Ray from Menards. The outtakes of him doing a commercial. So we put this out a couple weeks ago.
Ready now, casement, swing them good. They're all made of natural wood. Double hungs, promenade from Anderson, the finest made. Awnings too now, up and down with PermaShield, the best around. Patio doors that sachet right, close them all, now that's tight. The PermaShield door is priced just right at $688.
So we put that out to the Melinda Mixers, and Harrison Stereo got back. And he did a Ray from Menards mix, and it's so good. You can find Paris and Stereo he has a SoundCloud page. Look him up. So we're going to go out on this. And here's the thing. If we had been prepared, we could have done better.
We'll be right back right after that.
Make sure you check out Joe Blevin's book, Dad Made Dirty Movies. And remember, everybody's a puppet when they're dead.
Touch your heel. Bruise, don't feel. Change.
Natural wood, natural wood. Finest made. Ready now, casement, swing them good. They're all made of natural wood. Double hungs, promenade from Anderson, the finest made. Awnings too now, up and down with PermaShield, the best around. Patio doors that sachet right, close them all, now that's tight. $88. Okay, I'll try it again. Ready now, casement, swing them good. They're all made of natural wood. Double hungs, promenade from Anderson, the finest made.
When we
we return, Dr. Selner will complete the bunion surgery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one.
Rocks are done. Gotta sleep. Bye.
That's it. That it done.
We did our best. If we'd been prepared, we could have done better.
What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
Mine not there for yuck anymore.
Ooh.
That's all I'm doing.
Sure, Yodel.
Tinkerbell!
We'll be right back right after that.
And Kurt Polstad, the real great guy.
Night, night.
Goodbye.